Hello guys, this is gonna be my first tutorial how to solve any puzzle. I have seen a lot of tutorials made by Chinese, one is on mute, and I like to give you the tutorial with the voice. This is the Gem 3 made by Dion. There you go. And I'm gonna make this small tutorial about how to solve this puzzle. I'm gonna start with telling you this puzzle is not that hard actually. And you can solve it using common sense, like you solve this one. This is a star, I don't know, star mix, and like this one, this is a rainbow cube. Just using logic, you can solve them. So this puzzle has two type of faces. That have the hexagonal faces and the square faces. And it also has two type of edges. If you can see here, this edge has two stickers and this edge has only one sticker, so we call him this one small edge and this the big edge, and a bunch of corners. So at this point I'm not gonna give you any tips on how to solve this puzzle because it's really not that hard. You can figure it out. So you want to start doing these 6-point start, like a David start. Then you want to put these corners in the correct position, and you're gonna have something like this. Then you want to put these small edges in the correct position. You're gonna be stuck with something like this. Then you want to put these corner pieces of the other face in the correct position. You're gonna have something like this. You have to remember to put these, drag these small edge with them. So at this point you're gonna have half this puzzle solved and half not. As you can see, this side is done and this is not. So you can go in two directions where you can have just one missing face undone, but it will be the hexagonal face one, or you can be in the case where you have two faces undone. The two faces are the square ones. I suggest you to go this side where you have two unsolved square faces. So you're at this point where you have two unsolved square faces, and you're gonna pass from this to have just one solved square face. This is the most fun part, and I'm not gonna tell you either how to pass from two unsolved square faces to one, because seriously, that's the more fun part of this puzzle. It's very tricky, but you can figure it out. You don't need any algorithms, you just need patience and common sense. So, if I assume correctly, you wouldn't have any problem solving this puzzle at this moment, and you will be able to solve almost all of it except for just one square face. And that's why I made this tutorial, because I just was stuck in this last phase and I couldn't figure out how to solve it. And this part, yes, you do need an algorithm. I came up with it from a Chinese video, but the guy speaks in Chinese and it doesn't really help you. He moves his fingers real fast. And so we're gonna start looking for two consecutive corners that are already solved. Like in this case, we don't have any. We have opposite corners that are unpositioned, but the other two aren't. So it doesn't matter if you twist it. It's gonna be two unsolved pair of corners. So and the algorithm I'm going to give you is swap these two, the one in your right hand. So the notation for this one is similar to a Rubik's Cube. We're going to give this face the name of R, or the right, this the U, up, or in the front, or the F. Right. So the algorithm to swap these two goes like this: R, U, R prime, U, R, 2U, R prime, 2u, f prime, u prime, f, u prime, sorry for that, f prime, 2u, f, 2u. So we have swapped two corners, and we put the other ones unsolved on the right, and we do the algorithm again, and it goes again: r, u, r prime, u, r, 2u, r prime, 2u, f prime, u prime, f, u prime, f prime, 2u, f, u. So that's the algorithm for swapping these two corners. So the next algorithm you're gonna need is to swap these small edges, and just like the Rubik's Cube, the edges moves in group of three pieces, and this algorithm, if you do this with your right hand, is gonna move the pieces on your right. So and if you do it with the right hand, it's gonna move. They're gonna move counterclockwise. So this gray piece is gonna be here, it's gonna be here, and this is gonna be here. They're gonna place in position. So the algorithms are very similar. The one that you use to swap the corners. So pay attention. It's not that hard, seriously. The algorithm goes like this: R, U, R prime, U, R, 2U, R, 2U, and repeat it again: R, U, R prime, U, R, 2U, R prime, 2U. And there you go. So the other algorithm you're gonna be needing is the one to swap these two corners. Remember the last algorithm I gave you? Swap three corners. In the case where you have two, you're gonna put this on your side. You're gonna do almost the same algorithm, but you're gonna remove the first part. You're gonna be starting with this part: R prime, U, R, 2U, R prime, 2U, R, U, R prime, U, R, 2U, R prime, 2U, R, U. And there you go. The last but least position you're gonna be facing at is gonna be this one, where you have two consecutive small edges swapped. You want to do the same algorithm that swap the three, and it goes like this: R, U, R prime, U, R, 2U, R prime, 2U, R, U, R prime, U, R, 2U, R prime, 2U. And I just told you how to solve this position when you have two opposite small edges. Just swap it like this. And I'm gonna repeat the algorithm. It goes, remember, you cut the first part: R prime, U, R, 2U, R prime, U, 2U, R, U, R prime, U, R, 2U, R prime, 2U, R, U. And there you go. So thank you guys for watching. I have fun having this video made. Sorry for my English. It's not my first language, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.